me, this is a simple Python program. Through this program, we our intent is to understand the concept of inheritance and polymorphism in Python. So let's begin. First, we have created a class named details. It is subsequently the parent class in which we have defined the constructor with two parameters named name and age. Then we have created the instance variable. After that, we had created a method named display info, and we had just written a print statement under it. Then we had created a class named student, and we are inheriting the parent class details in it. So the student is the child class of details. Now here we are creating again a constructor, and we are just adding another extra parameter named marks. So by the super, we are calling the super keyword. What super keywords actually do? Super keywords calls the constructor of the parent class. So here when we are calling the super keyword, it is calling the constructor of the parents class, that is details, and under details the constructor init, it already the instance variable of name and age is already created. So here only we need to create the instance variable of marks. So we had created the instance variable of marks. Then we had created a method named display student info. So it will display the details of the student. And again we have created another method named display info. Now here the concept of polymorphism comes. What is polymorphism? Polymorphism is basically where a function, a method acts differently based on the situation. So here it was previously only name and age was printed. Now we are rewriting, like overriding the display info display method, and we are adding the marks with it. So ultimately the display info method consists this one. Now class teachers, we are again creating a class teachers, and we are inheriting the parent class details in it. So the teacher is also a child class of details. Here also we are calling we created the constructor named init, and we are adding one more variable, one more parameter, that is department, to it. Also we are calling through super keyword, we are calling the parent class of details, parent class details in its constructor. So the name and age is already defined in the constructor of the details parent class, and so we are only creating the instance variable of department. Now here we are again creating a method teacher info, and we are printing the details of the teacher. Also here also we are implementing polymorphism. Again we are overriding the display info, and we are writing department to it. Now here the main programs, like the main okay, so here the main methods come in it. We have defined three empty lists, namely student list, teacher list, and the people list. in in student list we are going to store the student details. In teacher list we are going to store these teachers details, and in people list we are going to store the people, like all together, the students and the teachers details together. Now we had created a menu driven program in it, and as menu driven program is a infinite loop program, so we had created a while true loop, and under it we had like the operations we need to perform, like register students, register teacher, display student, display teacher, and display all, and ultimately it exists. So we had created a choice what the user wants to choose. Like if it's choose, it will go for the if choice equals to one statement. If it's choose two, it will go for elif choice equals to two condition. So accordingly it will go. Now under choice one we had to first, as choice one means register students, so under choice one we are taking the inputs of the name, age, and marks of the students. Then we are creating an object named student, and we are calling the class student, in which the parameters are name, age, and marks. Now we are appending this to list of like these objects inside the list, inside the blank list student list that we had previously created here. and also we are appending the student object inside the people, like where it will store both the student and the teacher's details, and we are just printing the student has been registered. Same we are doing for the teachers, like we are registering a teacher. If for its name, age and department, we are creating an object named teacher, that is calling the class teacher with name, with parameters name, age and department, and we are just appending the teacher object created inside the teacher list. Also we are appending it's inside the people list. Sorry, it will be teacher, not student. Okay. Then we are just printing teacher is registered. Now elif choice 3, here we are checking like we need to print the list of students. So if not student list, like if the student list is empty, then it will print no student has been registered initially. Else for s in student list, like it is appending indexing each elements in the student list, and it is calling the student info method that is displaying the student details. So for each indexing it will display each students. Same goes for the teachers. If no teacher is present in the teacher list, it is print no teacher registered. Else for it will index each element, each list of elements in the teacher list, and it will print we are calling the teacher info method to print the teacher details. And if the same it goes for the people, if there is no entries at all and we call the choose option number 5, then it will print no entries. Else it will print else it will index p in people, like pl index each elements in the list of people, and we are calling the display info. The polymorphism is action in here. Like display info was all, like in every class the display info was overridden. First it was initially it was this, then it was overridden like this, then it was overridden like this. So let's see how the whole program works. Let's run the program. Okay, we'll run the program. So first we are registering a student. Let's say it says he's 21 and his marks is 85. Student has been registered. Then we are registering a teacher. Let's say teacher name is Raj. His age is 35. His name is 30. His age is 35 and his department is science. He is from the science department. Now again we are registering another student. Let's say his name is Rohan. His age is 15, sorry, and he got 58 out of 100. Now see, let's display the students details. Sorry, it was 3 for student details. Okay, so we can see the both the student Oyon and Rohan is shown with their details. Now let's see display the teachers. It was 4. Okay, so Raj is a teacher. His age is 35 and department is science. And let's see all the both the teachers and the students together. So let's see 5. Okay, as you can see, the student is here, department, then the teacher is here, and then the again the student is here. So you can see here in ultimately in the display polymorphism, display info, how polymorphism is working. For the student, the student display method is working. For the teacher, this teacher display method is working, and again for the student display method is working. So this was the simple program to make myself understand how the concept of polymorphism and inheritance works in object oriented programming in Python. Further, I will try to clear more concepts in object-oriented programming, as this is the weak point in Python. So let's see which further topic I come with. Thank you.